Grand Rising, my beautiful people. Let me turn on my AC because it is a little warm outside. So I'm enjoying the weather. Obviously, I love the heat. I love the sun. But since I'm waiting on my green juices and I'm just kind of sitting in my car, I usually drive with no AC on, which is kind of interesting. I like feeling warm. I like, the warmth on my body makes me feel good. But I'm waiting on my green juices. I had called it in. Their phone wasn't working. Something happened. You know what the gym has taught me? The gym has taught me how what you invest is what you're going to get out. I think the gym is a very fair ground to be on. In other words, whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. Whatever your efforts are is, you reap what you sow at the gym. And that analogy can be transferred over to your entire life. I hear so many people being ungrateful with their life. Just extremely ungrateful. And I believe if they were to take some time out to take care of themselves, to work out, to eat a little better, to love themselves properly. A lot of people do not know how to love themselves properly. They don't know how to get back to themselves. And I feel like the gym is a great place to do that. I have had a lot of personal growth off camera, a lot of things I don't talk about on camera, obviously. I write in my diary and I sit in my gratefulness. I am very grateful. I feel like the universe is creating these amazing opportunities for me because I have removed so many toxic people out of my life. I was talking to someone that I knew and they asked me, how do you feel like not having family and not having friends and just kind of living in this world, on your own? And at first, that sounds very scary when you don't have this support system from, what's so-called a family. My personal experience with family was extremely tragic. I was an excellent daughter, an excellent sister, an excellent cousin, an excellent aunt. And I do not say that lightly. I genuinely cared about the people around me. I loved them. But those were my own feelings. I can't expect other people to love me or feel. See, I'm getting a little cold. I'm gonna turn this off. I can't expect people to feel how I feel about them. And I understood that. The love that I have is the love that I have. That does not mean that I'm going to get it back from certain individuals. My life has blossomed in so many ways the minute I let go of what's called family. I never had a genuine, loving family. I had a family that I had literally purchased. I purchased my mother. I purchased my brothers and sisters. I purchased my family ambiance. When I was no longer able to purchase my family ambiance, it's almost like having hungry dogs. And when you stop feeding them and you can no longer give them their supplement, they will attack you next. They will eat you next. You are the meal. You are the meal. They will destroy you because all they can think about is they're hungry. I love my life now, the way it is now. It's peaceful. I'm not struggling in any way, shape, or form. Emotionally, spiritually, financially, physically, mentally, I'm put together. I hold myself accountable for everything. I do not shift blame. I don't look at my family and say, oh, because my family was so toxic, these things were happening to me. No, I chose to stay around my family longer than I should have ever stayed. I chose to include my family in my life. And now that I have made the conscious choice to stay away from all of them, I actually feel happy. I feel light. I feel accomplished. Clearly, I feel accomplished. And I understand the value of who I am because I do stand alone. I no longer depend on anybody emotionally. I don't depend on anybody mentally, financially. I don't depend on anybody. I am highly favored. And I've never felt this amount of peace. I feel peaceful being by myself. I feel peaceful being surrounded by, my dog and my cat. I can do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. And I feel like I have a second chance at life, which is why I'm working out, why I've taken 30 days to myself to take care of my body and bring my body to optimum health. I haven't had any alcohol, no weed, nothing, just 30 days of pure grit and grind at the gym. I'm earning my badge, and I feel good about that. I have no regrets cutting my entire family off, none whatsoever. I don't miss them. I don't think about them. I don't ponder and be like, oh my God, I wonder how they're doing. I hope that they're okay. Those used to be my worries. I used to genuinely worry and be like, oh my God, I wonder if my family's okay. Do they need anything? Are they caught up with their bills? Are they hungry? Do they need money for food or car insurance or cell phone bills? Like, do they need a new laptop? Like, oh my God, like, are they healthy? Does anybody need to go to the hospital? Like, I was always legitimately worried. I carry this huge cross, and I carried a cross that I did not have to carry because it was never my cross to carry. I'm responsible for myself. I'm responsible for my child. Unfortunately, I don't have a relationship with my son. I don't know anything about him. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's okay. I don't know if he's doing good in school. I know nothing. Yet, everyone in my family has full communication with my son and my ex-husband, and they chit-chat and they talk and they have a full relationship. So I find it to be, I can see where I've made the right choices by not allowing these people into my life ever again. I don't ever see myself wanting them in my life. I don't seek for them. My future is not with them in it at all whatsoever. I do not see a future with them. The only person that I remotely see a future with is my son. And at this point, my son is 14 and a half. He's going to be 15 very, very soon. And the choice is ultimately going to be his, whether he wants to have a relationship with me or not. That's not something I can force. I don't know what kind of thoughts have been implemented into my son's thinking. I don't know what kind of brainwashing or religious beliefs they've implemented into his mind, or what his opinions are of me. My son doesn't know me to have an opinion of me, but the opinions he is going to have of me is anything he gathers from the videos I've made on YouTube, what he's being told from his parents, or his parent, I should say, because I'm the other parent. His parent, which is his dad, or, grandmothers or whatever. And hopefully my son grows up one day and wants to reach out and wants to talk to me and get to the bottom of things and figure out what the truth is. I'm pretty sure my son hasn't been told the truth about a lot of things. And my time will come where I'm going to have that relationship with my son, hopefully sooner than later. And that's what I look forward to. I was robbed out of my mother-son relationship that I've had with my son. I noticed that, and I can say this safely, the people that I cut off out of my life has had no growth. If these people have had any kind of growth, whether it's emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, they would not continue this behavior. They would have some sort of, damn, this has been long enough. Like, how long are we going to keep this up for? They must still be the same people that from years ago. I'm not the same person that I was years ago. I'm very proud to say that. I'm very excited to be able to say that. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the woman that I am today. I'm proud of my stability. I'm proud of my mental, my emotional. I'm just very, very proud of myself. And if I had to do it all over again, I would do it the exact same way, because I would have never found this beautiful being of who I am had I not gone through all those trials and tribulations. I do not want a family. I do not seek a family. If I ever have a family, it would be an extension of my son and maybe his wife and his kids in the future. And that'll be lovely. And I am focused on continuing to better myself, continuing to better my life, continuing to, live a happy life. And I feel liberated. I feel free. I feel like I am doing everything the right way. I'm making all good choices, and the universe continues to give me back what I'm putting out. You know what I'm saying? And because I put out love, because I put out positivity, that's all I get back. You do reap what you sow. And those are the kind of thoughts that I have while I'm at the gym. I'm like, this is a fair ground. What you put into the gym is exactly what you're going to get out. And this is how life is. Energy flows that way. When you are ungrateful and you're criticizing your surroundings, when you're criticizing how you live, when you're criticizing the people that you are around, when you are disgusted by the people that you are around, when you no longer get along with the people that you are around, when you're surrounded by toxic family, when you have a toxic job or toxic coworkers or toxic friends, you're going to sit in that toxicity. You're going to look for more toxicity. You're going to dive and swim in that toxicity. That's not me. Nothing in my body is negative. Not my thoughts, not my thinking, not my being, not my spirit. I'm in a state of love right now. And not because I'm in love with anybody, because I don't have a boyfriend and I'm not seeking a relationship. I'm in love with myself. I'm seeking a relationship with myself. And it is the best investment that I have ever made is for me to take care of myself. And I have no regrets. I live my life happy. And I'm free. I'm free from so much bullshit. And I will never go backwards. I will never go backwards. So would I ever allow my family back into my life? No. There's nothing there. There's nothing they could do for me. And takers know how to seek givers. And since I'm a giver, I must keep my boundaries up. And I must exercise my no. And I must exercise my space. Because that's where my happiness is. My happiness is inside of me. And that's where it's going to be. I'm going to go ahead and get my green juice and get this workout started. It is day 25 today. Day 25, I put the wrap underneath my outfit so I look kind of bulky, but clearly I'm not. I'm almost done with my green juice. And I'm about to start my workout. Let's see what's in store today. just finished my workout. I'm going to go into the sauna for about 10 minutes. Make sure that you take your shoes off. No shoes allowed in the sauna, y'all, because that's pretty disgusting. Well, it actually says it, no shoes in the sauna. I'm going to set a 10-minute timer. For those of you who just joined me for the very first time in this vlog, thank you so much. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you've ever been in the sauna, what's the longest you've stayed? Because this sign literally says that the sauna is 180 degrees and you should not be doing more than 10 minutes at a time. And I think I should be able to, well, you really can't see me. I was gonna time lapse it, but instead of doing that, I'm just gonna set a timer and go from there. 10 minutes, here we go. And then I'm gonna do the hydro massage chair and cryotherapy. And I think for lunch, I want like raw oysters, shrimps with no butter or anything like that. Some asparagus for a vegetable, maybe even broccoli. I'll see what I can get. No rice, no potatoes, no mashed potatoes, no noodles, nothing like that. Really cutting up on what I'm eating and what I'm putting in my body. Let's go ahead and get, and this is what I'm talking about. You gotta take care of yourself. This is what it looks like when you take care of yourself, okay? So I suggest that you do the same thing. Put yourself first. That way you can take care of the people that you love, friends and family, etc. You know what I'm saying? My body must have been really cold because I didn't really sweat at all. Either that or I'm getting used to the sauna. Don't know which one it is. But I'm gonna take off my waist wrap. Can't really show you my waist because I'm not wearing a bra or anything else underneath this. I'm gonna take this off and then I'm gonna go do the hydro massage chair and relax for about 20-30 minutes and continue to go from there. Time to relax a little bit, catch some sunlight. Oh yeah, this is life.